This video was brought to you by Elbilmek, ABRP, Stormberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? I'm now getting ready for 1000 kilometer challenge with the classic Ioniq. I'm just kidding. They are just parked here, yeah. But the Tesla Model 3 long range Highland, you know, we did it in winter, but it was freaking cold, minus 20 something, 25 degrees Celsius. Now we're going to do it in summer-ish. Yes, we are in mid-September now. And then we see how fast it's supposed to do it, right? So I charge the car to 100% as usual, and we're gonna go for maybe Varberg, I'm not sure. But yeah, here we have ScanMyTesla. ScanMyTesla reports that we have 74.7 kilowatt hour available energy, down to 0%. Okay, and then if we look here, it estimates that we will arrive with 15%. Really? Okay, let's go for it. Well, we are off. Starting time was 9:25, and let's hope that these guys have some lane discipline so I can travel fairly fast. I don't want to be stuck behind too many left lane huggers. Yeah, if you think my voice is a bit weird, it's because I have the man flu. It's or the kindergarten plague. No, what the? Yeah, so Isabella's been sick for actually a while now, and then I caught it also, but I haven't done any work in 2 days, so I figured that I need to work tonight. So yeah, let's just enjoy the ride and see if we can make it all the way to Varberg. That would be amazing. We're now at Varberg. We arrived with 0.6%. Ooh, look at that. We're getting roughly 250 kilowatt for a little bit. Oh, now it started dropping. Okay, but that was nice. Battery is... well, not... oh, I should turn on this. Just like with other cars, I turn off HVAC. So, wow, look at that. We're already down to 236. But man, this car managed to go almost 400 kilometers. This is the first EV that managed to go that far in a single charge. And we have been hammering it. We didn't slowpoke. So according to your better route planner, if we go to a turnaround point and then go to Halmstad, we need to spend 35% only. And I have 39% now. And the car's navigation kind of agrees with me. Navigation says that, okay, if I go there, I will arrive at Halmstad with 3%. So the car's navigation claim I need 36%. Okay. It seems like if I go for around 40-ish%, then we have enough juice. It doesn't charge that fast. You see, at 39%, we're taking only 127. Actually, yeah, 126 kilowatt, you see here. Battery is heated up to, wow, 57 to 58 degrees Celsius. But this is the strength of Tesla, is that there's only 1.5 degrees Celsius delta between the coolest cells and the hottest cells. But yeah, okay, I think we need to go again. Well, we've been driving for about half an hour, and we just hit the 4-hour mark. So we have to take the current time plus 2 hours and 35 minutes. So you see that we are, yeah, 4 hours and 2 minutes now. But we have done 456 kilometers. Well, actually, I calculated that this car over-reports by 0.5%. So yeah, we have to count to 1005 then. But man, this car is so schnell because it is so efficient. And look, it's even 8 degrees Celsius outside. So it's kind of cold-ish run. And the car is just super efficient and it has incredible range. So, okay, it doesn't charge that fast past 40%, but we only need to charge around 50% or 45%. Yeah. We are now at Halmstad, and oh, look, it bugged. It already dropped. Here, we had 250 kilowatt again for just a couple of seconds before it slowed down. Well, at least we get 240 something kilowatt. I suspect that maybe the battery is actually overheating, or, well, I did the manual preheating with the sexy button, you know, the app there, you can manually preheat it, but now it's cooling right away, so maybe I need to arrive with colder battery. Yeah, that's a possibility. But right now, I'm not sure where the heck I'm supposed to stop next, because if I want to go to Hogstorp, that's 224 kilometers away. So maybe I need to find something. Let me see. I need to find something that is around 150 kilometers away, but there is no V3 150 kilometers away. Kongal, this is only V2. That's not going to cut it. Wait, did I upgrade it? Here can I see? Yeah, I see V2, 150 kilowatt only. That one is a detour. So Kongsbakka, but that's recharge. Varberg, but that's only 74 kilometers away. Where the heck do I go next? This is kind of weird, because normally I wouldn't drive only 70 kilometers until the next stop, but well, okay, this time I'm gonna do it. So yeah, we charge for only 8 minutes, and we're gonna drive only 75 kilometers to Varberg. That's probably the best deal, and then we'll see. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but we are optimizing for time. So wait, what? We are 34 kilometers away from Varberg, and preheating has started, huh? But the battery is at 40 degrees Celsius. So, okay, so the car knows best. It wants the battery to heat up. So it means that, yeah, whatever we did previously was correct then. But look at the consumption here, 227 watt-hour per kilometer. Remember that we are in the 120 zone, and I'm driving at 120 kilometers per hour plus VAT, plus we have headwind. You know, this kind of low consumption is incredible, but that's possible because this car has really good aerodynamics, and it can then slice through the air like butter through cheese. We're now at Varberg, and now we don't even see 250 kilowatt. You see, we are 220 something. Is it that the car is actually doing the wrong thing? It's heating up the battery too much? Look at that, 48 degrees when we arrive. Huh? The heck is going on here? Okay, whatever. Next up is going to be Hogstorp. Let me see, I have it here in the history. Hogstorp there. And that is 151 kilometers away. Yeah, no problem. We have to charge here maybe 15 more minutes then. Okay, I have a little bit of time for eat and drinks, and then I brought this. This is green Fanta from Thailand. Yes, I bought it from Katip in Jessheim. So you see that this is not the same green Fanta as you find in Norway, Europe. It has a totally different taste. So let's pop it now. Man, I haven't had this in a long time. Whoa! You know, it actually tastes like hostesaft. Wow, this brings back memories. Oh, you know, we were not in Thailand last winter, so hopefully we can go to Thailand this winter. It's been 2 years since last time. Yeah. For me, I could possibly survive because I'm a polar bear. Wifey, on the other hand, she loves Thailand. But that means we have to travel to Thailand with 2 kids. Oh, shit. We are on the move again. Man, that was crazy. I charged to 46% only, and it took 12 minutes. You know, every charging stop has been roughly, 10, 12 minutes long. So even though the car doesn't charge that fast, you know Tesla, you know, they're like, it's kind of slow. Yeah, it is kind of slow, but because it is so efficient, then you don't have to charge that far, you know. We charge for 12 minutes and we can drive 150 kilometers. So man, we have already done 600 kilometers and it has taken 5.5 hours. So wow, it might be as fast as the previous run, you know, the pre-Highland, which did it in 9 hours and 20 minutes. We are now at Hogstrup supercharger, and well, we've been nailing the charging stops until now. This time arriving at around 5%, 4.5%, but still not seeing 250 kilowatt. Okay, whatever, but this is going to be the second to last charging stop, and we are done, 750 kilometers something so far. And yeah, the average speed is still quite high. So let me see. Well, let me show you how simple is it. Tesla, you just do this, and then you go here, just and then you. Look how smooth it is, dude. There. I think I want to go to Inspiria. Is that good distance? Yeah, it is perfect. There and then to the finish line. Man, the charging stops has been so fast that I have almost not had time to eat or just show you guys the car from outside. What a beast! Yeah, well, it is technically the beast from the east because it's made in Giga Shanghai. Yeah. So, what is somewhat important is that we have the most efficient rim. Michelin E-Primacy with these hubcaps makes the car as efficient as possible, at least on that side, right? Plus the car is just so nice and aerodynamic now, better than before. I think it was 0.21 something versus 0.23 that they had previously. So, man, but summer is over, winter is coming, you see here. Wait. I have headwind. Yeah, I'm going that direction. Oh, okay, let's eat a little bit before I have to go again. This is it, the last charging stop at Inspiria, and I'll show that throughout the challenge I've shown you guys this, which is ScanMyTesla, but it requires an OBD dongle. But you can actually get some information here. This is a better route planner, and you can connect the live data, and then via the API you get some useful information here about state of charge and what the heck is it, voltage, huh? Inside temperature. So this will then allow you to use a better route planner to get pretty good estimation on things. But however, a better route planner is just a better route planner. The best route planner, you already have it here in Tesla. Wait, here. So if I want to go, I want to go to Yes Home, for example. Yes Home, that's going to be the final destination. The way Tesla calculates is really highly accurate. So we just have maybe 5 more minutes of charging before we are done here. So, but I can show also another way you can do this is that you can use sexy button and a commander here. So here we see the charging speed, and then we see state of charge, range, kilowatt hour remaining, very useful. But this, okay, it doesn't use the OBD, but it connects via the commander, which is hidden in here somewhere. Yeah. So with the commander, you can see all this stuff, and you can also manually preheat the battery here, for example. That's what I've been using in the beginning at least. You have some state or temperature and stuff here, you know. There, cell maximum temp and stuff. So, but not only that, but I can show you outside. They have some cool features. Yeah, I can also mention that you can then have some smart actions, or whatever you should call it, on the sexy button. But it's not only the sexy button, it's also the commander, because the car is connected via that thing. You can actually, for example, if you don't want auto wipers to come on when you are using autopilot, you can disable that. If you don't want auto high beam to come on when you use autopilot, you can also disable that. Another nice feature is that if you press and hold the front door handle here, you can open the front. You see? Very nice. And you can also configure, I've done it for the rear, to then disconnect or stop charging, or actually unlock charge port. I'm not going to do it now because we are charging, but you can do lots of cool smart actions via the commander. So, you know, highly recommended. You just get one, and then you can get some discount if you use my discount code. Well, that was another 11 to 12 minute charging stop. We charged to 42%. So now we just have to go for the finish line. It's almost 6 in the morning, and this is Saturday morning, so there might be slight traffic here compared to if I usually do it on a Saturday night to Sunday morning. But hopefully we don't run into any stau at least. All right, we're gonna count down soon, but I'm gonna show you here. We don't have decimals in the car's trip meter, so I reset at 905 kilometers. So once this hit 100, then that's 1,000 kilometers. All right, 9990, 9991, 9992, 9993, 994, 995, 996, 997, 998, 9999. 1,000 times 646, which means 9 hours and 21 minutes. Oh, that is 920, just the same as last time. But consumption, you can see it here. Well, I can see on the display, it's 203 watt-hour per kilometer, but just as a check here, this was reset before this challenge started. Here you see 204 it reports. But the car's display reports 203. I think we should trust the car's display then. 203 watt-hour per kilometer before corrections. Alles gut. Well, interesting. We arrive at the supercharger this time with only 36 degrees in the battery, and you see that then we get slower speed. We should be at least over 200 kilowatts. So it means that last night, early in the challenge, when you arrive with 45 degrees Celsius, it was actually the most optimal way. Okay, so how the heck was this car as fast as previous run? Because we consume more energy. In theory, we should get the slower time. Well, I think it might be because we had more chargers this time versus last time available. So we can nail down the charging stops. And then I was quite lucky today, and I managed to arrive with less than 10% every time, which means I could ride on 200 plus kilowatt over and over again. So that's probably why. But then if you look at the Model 3 performance, why the heck was it faster? It consumed more energy. Well, the Model 3 performance has the Panasonic battery, whereas here we have the LG battery, and the Panasonic battery has a flatter curve and it can maintain 250 kilowatt for longer. So that's why it's a bummer that we don't get Panasonic battery here. But this car is from Shanghai, and then it's equipped with the LG battery, and that's just how it is. But I mean, 920 is still blistering fast. If you look at other cars there, why did we beat ID7? ID7 has a flatter curve. Yes, that's true, but you see the ID7 is not as efficient as this Model 3. And ID7 peaks at only 185 kilowatt, where we could take 250 initially. And even after a minute or two, we still have higher average than the ID7. And that's probably why. Plus that, Tesla supercharger and Tesla, when you connect them, they handshake really fast. It could be just a couple of seconds before it starts charging. And also Tesla ramps up the speed quite fast. Some cars tend to ramp up a little bit slow, so the whole handshake and ramp up stuff could actually mean maybe a minute on each charging stop. And if you have 5 charging stops, that's 5 minutes lost, right? So yeah, the fastest car is actually, well, if you don't count battery swap and you don't count the Mirai, which is a hydrogen car, it's actually a Tesla Model S. So Model S is slightly less efficient than this, or I mean, it just uses slightly more energy, but it has a bigger battery and in that term, like a flatter curve. So that's why it is that fast. But I'm really impressed that this new car here did it so well. If it was warmer, it would probably do it in 9:15. But when you get really high up on the list there, it becomes harder and harder to make the time like 5 minutes better. But yeah, this is like a showcase to see that you don't have to always have the fastest charging car with the flattest curve. As long as you have an efficient car, then that actually also makes a big difference. So that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.